Hi, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am just hopping on and getting ready here to do a new mani, and I'm going to do a fall look from our Harvest of Happiness collection. So I'm just gonna grab the nails that I need. And I don't know if I'm gonna need 2 strips for my thumbs or just one. I did just trim my nails shorter, so I tend to not need, sometimes I can get 2 of my thumbs done with 1 strip. Sometimes my thumbs are a little too long to do that. So we will see. I'm going to throw on a couple plaid accent nails. And those I think I'm going to do at an angle. So I think I'm going to get 2 of those. This set is so cool, you guys. It has this you probably won't be able to see because of the glare of the sun. Of the glare from the window. It has this gold dusting. I don't know if you can tell. It just looks like cream in the video. But there's a gold dusting of glitter. Let's see. Okay, there you got it. You can kind of see it right as the glare takes over, that gold dusting. It is gorgeous. It's like a really fine gold glitter over the whole strip. If you've been around for a little bit, it's very similar to the heat wave finish that they had. Oh, of course, as soon as I get on, my puppy's sitting right here and is going to start crying at me. What do you need? Go find a toy. So, we will see how, I guess he, of course, the timing, he wants my attention now, don't you? All right. So, we're going to start with these. I'm going to end with some overlays, but let's get this started. I don't know. Actually, let's figure out. I'm going to grab these. So this is my leftovers from my Halloween DIY kit. Oh, did I open that enough? I might not have. It is the pumpkin sprinkle set. There. I was going to stick on, I wanted to add a little glitter, maybe, to that, if I have enough. Let's see. Oh, hush, puppy. We'll see if that's enough for covering those 2 fingers. And then why are you crying now? Why are you crying now? I know why. It's because as soon as I decided to record, all morning he's been quiet, and then as soon as I decide to do this, so I'm gonna throw a little plaid in the mix here too. So the plan was just to do 1 nail, I think. We're gonna grab 2 just in case. Or maybe I'll do it at an angle, and then I need 2 strips. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna do some plaid and some teal, and I think we're good. So, all right, I am going to grab, let me turn off my flat iron, let it cool off. Okay, so we're gonna do, this is the Eat Till You Drop from the Thanksgiving line. This is Plaid You Came, just some of the plaid sets from the Thanksgiving line, and then Pumpkin Sprinkle from the Halloween DIY kit, and Plaid About You, the overlay. So I'm going to throw some of these under here just to keep them warm. This one I'm going to use for my hands because they are very chilly right now. So I'm in Minnesota and it's just stopping. The snow is just ending. We have a couple inches of snow. I've heard the roads are terrible. I don't have to leave. I'll have to leave it another hour and a half. But I haven't been out yet. But this roads, I guess, traffic this morning was not fun. So those roads are slippery. And it's always that first snowfall of the season that we all have to remember how to drive in the snow. So let's see. I gotta remember if I want to do this at an angle. That's always a little bit trickier to do. I should have grabbed a bigger strip, I guess, probably. Because that's bare, that doesn't really cover my pinky. I didn't quite cover because I forgot that I need to get bigger strips when I do that. But it's gonna have to do because I have our nail strengthener on, and that makes it really hard to move a strip. Well, especially because I stuck so much of it on. So it'll just do, and I'll just miss that little edge. If it wasn't plaid, I could totally have added a little bit to it, but because it has a pattern, maybe when I throw the glitter over it, it's not going to be noticeable. So, oops, that's okay. All right, let's cut. I should use my cuticle pusher to trim this off. Here, I'll get it most of the way. Okay. That's okay. I'm going to take my cuticles, my orange pusher, and trim that. Just clean that edge up. All right. It is good enough. It's not perfect at the angle, but I really should have you should really use a bigger strip than you would if you were doing it straight, and I totally spaced out on that. We're going to do the same thing though, because I got this strip out. And I'm not going to dig that out. All right, we'll make it work. And they don't have to be perfect. I could have done it straight, I guess. I really like the plaids at an angle like this, though. So I'm going to keep it. We're going to push this down a little bit. I might have a little extra cleaning up. I see a little bit that I should do, and then let's see if this one will cover enough, or if I'm having the same issue. It's not wide enough to cover the whole nail, just like that other one. It's gonna be close enough. It's just shy. Oh, that one might have covered. Oh, I kind of shorted it on that side. Oh, well. Okay, so let's follow my nail and trim this off, and then I will take the orange cuticle pusher and clean off the excess here. All right. Okay, so let me clean off. This is my curvy pinky. It's It's always a little bit trickier. To get to lay flat, but these are nice and thin and pliable, so I can totally make it work even on my curvy finger. Alright, now I gotta get rid of all this little extra. I'm kind of trying to watch the camera too to make sure it's refocusing, because I know when I move my hands around all the time, it creates, sometimes it's out of focus, so. But we're just doing our best. Okay, so close enough to what I wanted here. So learn from my mistake, and remember, if you're going to get, if you're going to do the diagonal, you need a bigger strip, which I also didn't grab in my overlay. So we will make it work, because I can do that. All right, and then I had a little part I wanted to clean up over here. Just like one little part right there that is all right. Okay, so the diagonals, I'm gonna do teal on these two. Yeah, I love this teal color. It's beautiful. It's a real dark teal. I wonder if I need to be worried. My puppy left the room and it's very quiet, so I don't know if he's getting into something. It's like having a little toddler around. And if they're too quiet, sometimes that's not good either. All right. Ooh, look at that teal. I love it. All right, let's trim that off. Let's see if I can use this leftover on here. I should be able to. Okay, sorry, I was trying to look. I'm hearing noise and I don't know what my puppy's doing. Next time, he'll have to go in his kennel, maybe, his little crate. He was doing so good all morning. He's been kind of laying around. He loves the snow. So this is kind of our first big snow of the year. So he has been out on the deck like 20 times. Right now, so we have a 9-month-old corgi puppy, but he's like full size. He's 30 pounds. He's this huge fluffy dog. He's a fluffy corgi, and so he has these short little corgi legs, and he is afraid to do, he can do like a couple steps, but he's afraid to do our full flight of stairs, like down to the front door. So if he has to go out, he sits at the top of the stairs and cries. And then, which is good, which is how we know he has to go out. But it also means he can go on our deck right now, and he doesn't go down the stairs. So he can go on the deck, and like it's kind of like a playpen for him. And I love it because he can go out without us, and he can't go anywhere. At least not yet, because, I mean, eventually he'll probably learn to do stairs. I don't know if I have to teach him how to do stairs or if he'll just get brave and do it someday, but I am not complaining because it's kind of nice to keep him on one floor in the house and I don't have to get baby gates or anything. We can close the doors up here to anything we don't want to get into, but our basement doesn't have a door. So once he can do stairs, he'll be able to get down there on his own. Unless I got a baby gate, so which I don't really want to do. So I'm hoping he'll just stay up here until he's old enough and not chewing on everything. He's been pretty good about not chewing on like furniture anymore and stuff like that, but he completely destroys all of the toys. And he not only destroys them, but he eats them. Like he rips off if it's a cloth, he'll rip it off and then he'll eat it. So he'll eat strings, and so I have to take him away once he rips through. So we're going through toys really fast because I keep having to throw them away. Because he gets them to the point where he can start eating pieces. I have this like hangnail that I always have, or not a hangnail, but it's just this hard, maybe it is a hangnail, I don't know. All right, good enough. Okay, let's try let's see if I can do, it's gonna be hard. I should have got bigger strips. Well, oh well. All right, I'm gonna move these over because this one stays hotter longer, and that one those are new strips, so they don't need to be. Okay, sorry. Here we're gonna go back, and I'm just gonna do my best at getting enough coverage for this to be at an angle. I don't even know if I'll be able to because this is a lot longer. I really can't do that. Maybe I will just do how should I do this? I wish there was a way that I could piece it together where I could do two halves, but the plaids wouldn't line up. Because if I do this, it's not going to cover there. Do I just put this one on straight? Okay, I like the other side better, so we're going to do that. What if I do... Yeah, we'll just do it straight on this nail. Drives me nuts. Or I dig out the other. Actually, I don't know if there was a bigger plaid. Now that I think of it, I really don't know if there was. Because I don't think, oh, there was one thumb. There was one thumb strip. So what I should have done is use the thumb strip for this finger, and then why don't I just do this? Let's see, is this gonna cover? Close enough. I should have used my thumb strips and done an angle on these two fingers, and then used these strips on my pinkies, and then I wouldn't have had the issue I had with the being a little bit short. But live and learn. I did not do that. So it is what it is. All right, I'm going to stick this strip back in here really quick. All right, it'll work. It can be different plaids. All right, I am going to add, my plan is to add pumpkin spice over both of these plaids, just to give it a little extra something. So, all right, let's clean up the excess here. Oh. All right. Make sure I got that's good enough for now. I'm gonna smooth out my edges. Okay. I do like the plaid and the teal together. Do I do my overlays before I do my thumbs? Sure. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna finish just sealing that up quickly. All right. So I'm gonna put pumpkin sprinkle, which is from the Halloween DIY kit. I had a couple. I don't have a ton left, but I had a few left. And I really like this glitter overlay. Of course, this is sticking to my hand. All right. So I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter over the plaid. All right, set that there. There's a little bit of overlap, but not a lot. All right. And then this side, let's just put this on over that. All right, so I will just cut this really quick here. And then I'm gonna clean up the edge here because it's a little wider. I always grab the wrong end. Get that off. All right, so it just has a little extra glitter. Let's do the glitter on my other plaid nails, on my index fingers. I have that little clear overlay sticking to me. Okay, so I think it stopped snowing finally, and then I know the roads are slippery, but I'm hoping they're a little bit better this afternoon now that it has stopped, because I have to go out and pick up my oldest. She has a eye doctor appointment this afternoon. So, all right. Oh, I'm hoping this is long enough to do my other nail. It's gonna be close. Got a little wrinkle in it, which is gonna drive me nuts at the tip. Oh, there, I smoothed it out pretty good. Okay. Got that smoothed out enough that I think it's not going to bug me. I might have to use my thicker plumping top coat this time if I do have any little bumps, because that helps to smooth them out when you touch. Like, you can't feel it then. All right, let's get rid of those from underneath my fingernail. All right. I didn't grab bigger strips. I wanted to do See, I wanted to do an angle for these, but I didn't grab the thumbs. Do I have thumbs left in that pack? I do. So hold on a second. I need to I want to do one finger in the teal of the plaid. This was these are one of my favorites. This and Between the Lines, my old school overlays that I used to use a ton. Ooh, my last two thumbs. All right, I'm gonna put these all back really quick here. All right. I'm pretty sure I have a set of these stashed for later use. I should double check. Should double check that I have one on my personal stash before I sell them all in my inventory, because I need to have at least one backup of this set, because it's one of my faves. Something about the plaid, I don't know. I don't even wear plaid. I think I have I don't think I have anything currently that I wear that's plaid. I bought a shirt a couple years ago, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't fit me anymore. All right, so I'm gonna do plaid on my middle finger. Add an angle. If I can line it up right. Okay, come on back here. I should have used the bigger here. Let me switch, because this is my non-nail-fee hand, and I'll have more leeway with the other one. Okay. It's gonna be subtle. It's not, because it's a dark color. All right, so let me clean this up and I will show you. Okay. So I'm gonna push down to get it adhered everywhere, and then I will clean up the edges with this. Well, I didn't get it quite cut all the way around. Close. They're just sticking to my fingers. It doesn't want to come off. Seriously. Okay, there. All these little pieces stick underneath my nail, and then when I go to put on a strip, they always seem to fall off right underneath the strip. I've done that enough times, and usually when I'm recording, so it's always fun. All right, so it has the plaid there. And then my other finger. Seriously, I get this overlay is really sticking to me, so I'm having issues getting those off. All right, let's get this lined up how I want it. How do I want it? That works. All right, so I'm gonna do the end because that's the easiest. Now I hear puppy again. Okay. Smush it down, clean up the edges. Let's just get the sides up first. All right, did I ruin that edge? I think it's okay. All right, so we have plaids, a couple plaids, and then I'm just gonna do my thumbs, and we'll be all set. If you guys haven't tried this teal, well, if you're a fan of teal, this teal is very pretty. Let's do this. My thumb is always a little too long. Let's see. You can tell it's just a little too long to use this other half. It's always just like a little short. But that's why I got the other one out. I think I'd have to start, I wouldn't have to go so, if I did it wasn't so close to the cuticle, I guess, at the base. If I had a little more nail showing. And if I cut my nails as short as I can possibly get them, then I think I've been able to get two done with one strip for my thumbs. But usually it is just one of each. But all of this is a big sticky mess right now in all my little scraps. And a little wonky on that side. Ooh, well. We're going to do this and gather it all. And then I'm going to use my orange stick and come underneath to perforate it. Not my orange stick, my rubber cuticle pusher. Let's push that down while I'm here. All right. I think I need to go and bundle up and take the two dogs for a walk in the snow before it gets too close to when I have to leave. I have one dog that loves the snow. The fluffy corgi loves the snow because he's so full of fur and he doesn't get cold. He wants to be out all the time, and then the big boy has short hair, so he gets cold. It definitely does not last as long. When he was a puppy, he did like to play in the snow, like dig and stuff. But all right, so I have my next fall mani. I have Plaid You Came with pumpkin sprinkle over it. I did it at an angle here and not an angle here just because of grabbed the wrong strips. Eat till you drop, and then eat till you drop with the plaid about you over it. So a couple plaid looks here. Wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but pretty close. And I think I'm digging it. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.